Hey everyone, I'm Mike from the parkprodigy.com, and on today's video we are going to break down 5 things that you'll absolutely love about Loews Royal Pacific Resort. And here at the Park Prodigy, we have been watching some trends, and there's no denying that Loews Royal Pacific Resort is one of the most popular hotels in all of Universal Orlando right now. We think it has a lot to do with the fact that it is the most affordable premier resort at Universal. And you'll see that's an important fact because we're going to show you a lot of the cool things that come with it being a premier resort in a little bit. But we just wanted to make sure to create this video. If you are thinking about staying at the Loews Royal Pacific Resort, be sure to watch till the end as we're going to break down all of the amazing benefits that you will get from staying at this hotel at Universal Orlando. I'm really excited for this video, so let's go get started. Thank you all so much for checking out this video. If you are in the process of planning a Universal Orlando vacation, and it does seem like you'll need a couple more videos like this, get some more tips and tricks, be sure to subscribe to our channel as we do have a lot more videos coming out just like this to help you plan an amazing Universal Orlando vacation. And today we're going to break down 5 things that you will absolutely love about the Loews Royal Pacific Resort. And the Royal Pacific Resort is one of 8 hotels located on Universal Orlando property, and it is part of the top tier premier hotels like we said. Now, one of the reasons why we think this hotel specifically is so popular is because it is the most affordable premier hotel with rooms starting right around $300 a night. And of course, they all have views of the beautiful tropical landscaping and South Sea decor all around the Royal Pacific Resort property. And as you'll see, we're going to break down 5 amazing things that come along with that price point. Now, starting with number 5 and tying into the price point and why we think, and this is probably the most important, and we would say the perks, but specifically the Universal Express Pass, the free Universal Express Pass that comes from staying at the Loews Royal Pacific Resort. Now, if you didn't know, if you're staying at any of the premier hotels on Universal Orlando property, that is right, you do get the free Universal Unlimited Express Pass. Now, the Universal Express Pass can cut your wait time in more than half. On average, we see wait times right around like 45 to 60 minutes for a lot of the popular rides, and the Express Pass will bring that down to at least 15 minutes, sometimes even quicker. So as you could see, the Universal Express Pass, getting it for free is a huge game changer because specifically the pricing for the Express Pass could sometimes be more than $150 to $200 per person per day. So the pricing can get there, and it just makes it's a no-brainer why you should consider staying at a premier resort if the Express Pass is important to you. Now, of course, taking it one step further, there's a lot of other cool amenities. Specifically, we have early park admission to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and of course, over at the Velocicoaster and Jurassic Park theming is important because we'll tie into that in a little bit. And just like any of the other Universal Orlando hotels, you do have free transportation to and from the theme parks and City Walk. And then you'll have charging privileges to your card throughout the park. The other cool thing that we really loved about as a quote-unquote benefit of this hotel is dog and cat friendly, which we just thought was a cool perk. And all pets receive their own gifts, including a pet tag, bowl, and a special treat to kick off their vacation as well. And owners receive a detailed brochure with information on hotel pet services, such as the Loews room service menu for your pet, local dog walking routines, and an area pet service specifically for them, which includes veterinarians, pet shops, and groomers. Okay, so moving on to number 4, and we have the dining. Now, there are 6 different dining locations when staying at the Loews Royal Pacific Resort, and we think that none of them will really disappoint you, and we've tried them all, and we love them all. Now, one of the things that we have missed since the pandemic is the Despicable Me character breakfast, and the past guests could purchase tickets to dine with the Minions. Maybe that will be back, but at this time it has not come back just yet. However, even with that not being back, we do still think that there are some amazing dining options. Specifically, we have the Islands Dining Room, which is a casual restaurant that offers American staples as well as Polynesian-inspired dishes. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have Jake's American Bar, which is a full-service bar with delicious bar food, and it has a really cool backstory of Jake McNally, an American adventurer. We have the Orchard Court Lounge and Sushi Bar. We have Tuk Tuk Market, and then we have Bula Bar and Grill. Now, if you've watched some of our videos, you'll know that one of the things that I really like to consider when I'm looking at hotels is what other hotels are in walking distance, so I kind of feel like I have access to those dining options as well. And specifically at the Loews Royal Pacific Resort, you are in very, very close walking distance over to the Loews Sapphire Fall Resort, and you'll see we did a video on that, but you can go check out that video, see some of the dining options over there as well. If you like rum, you're going to like to be in walking distance to the Loews Sapphire Falls Resort. I'll leave it at that, and we'll leave a link to that video in our show notes. Okay, so moving on to number 3, and we're going to touch on the location. Now, if you've been on any theme park vacation, you know how important it is to be near the parks. Now, especially if you're a rope dropper or a family that likes to take advantage of early park admission. Now, Loews Royal Pacific on a map is the closest hotel to Islands of Adventure, but from a walking standpoint, it is still conveniently, you can still walk to the hotels, but again, like we said, you do have access to the free hotel transportation, such as the waterboat taxis and the bus shuttles. We do feel like the water transportation is the most convenient and the quickest way to get over to the parks. And like I said, you do have access to that. The walking trail is about a 10 to 15 minute walk. That's the only way that I get to and from the parks. I think it's really convenient. On a map, it is the closest to Islands of Adventure. But from a walking distance, I think the Hard Rock might be a little bit faster over to the parks. Just on a minute-to-minute basis. But again, it's super convenient, and that's what I'm trying to get out here. It's right in the middle of everything. You do have the boats, you have the shuttles. You really can't beat the location, specifically when you're looking at the perks, the amenities, and the price point. Okay, so moving on to number 2, and tying into that price point and what you're getting outside of those amenities, we have to specifically look at the rooms, and of course, at the Loews Royal Pacific Resort, we have the theming and the Jurassic Park World Suites. Now, from a theming standpoint, Loews Royal Pacific is arguably the most beautiful hotel on Universal Orlando property. This AAA 4-Diamond Award-winning hotel transports guests into an enchanted Isle of the South Seas, which of course is perfect for the ultimate relaxation. Now, some of the best features at the Loews Royal Pacific Resort are lush island-style vegetation, grand architecture, and ample natural light, the orchard courtyard, outdoor lobby courtyard, and elephant water statues. And it does feature year-round blooming orchards and a relaxing pond, intricate wood carving, sparkling waterfalls, palm tree-lined pool areas, and of course those tropical themed rooms. I'll also say that a lot of the Universal Orlando hotels now, in the lobby, they have like these huge, that has like a huge sitting area with huge screens. Like if you're the type of morning person where you're waking up and you're just getting the emails out of the way before you can enjoy time with your family, and you need a quiet place to do that, I personally have sat in the lobby over, you're looking at the sports scores from the night before, the news is on. I just think that that's another cool thing. I've always kind of enjoyed being on vacation and kind of getting those emails out, and in a weird way, it's kind of relaxing to me. It's kind of part of my vacation now. And I think the lobby specifically at the Royal Pacific does a great job of that, and it just kind of has a cool vibe in the morning to start your day. Okay, but now let's jump into the Jurassic World Suites. Now, while the overall theme, of course, as you could tell, is beautiful, we love that you can get some awesomely themed rooms, specifically after Jurassic Park, so this is for all my Jurassic Park lovers out there. Now, your little ones can sleep among the dinosaurs in their own attached Jurassic Park themed room. Now, this 2-bedroom suite sleeps up to 5. You're going to have 1 king bed and 2 queen beds. The kids' room will be connected to the adults' room, and of course, you'll have like a dinosaur enclosed themed cool door. And then there's so much dino theming throughout the entire suite. And the kids will even get their own special Jurassic World themed beds. And again, this is just something very unique to the Loews Royal Pacific Resort, especially if you're going over to Jurassic Park throughout the vacation, Jurassic Park World within Islands of Adventure Park. This is just a cool little add-on for the Jurassic Park fans, like we said. Okay, so moving on to number 1, and we do have the recreation and the amenities. Now, recreation is so important, but specifically at Universal Orlando, and we've talked about this, Universal Orlando, just those theme park vacations are just a lot different from Disney. The parks are just smaller. You can get a lot done in a short amount of time, which result in some downtime and in some time that you could spend hanging out at the pools, which we love. And specifically over at the Loews Royal Pacific Resort, we love the pool over there. We love the lagoon-style pool with white sand beaches that you can sink your toes into. And the pool area also offers 2 hot tubs, some private cabana rentals, poolside activities such as water balloon tosses, beachside ball tosses, arts and crafts, and then, of course, you do have the Royal Bali Sea interactive water area for the kids. Another cool thing that we really enjoy about this hotel is every Saturday, there's actually going to be a luau. Now, guests can purchase tickets only on Saturday evenings where the entire tradition of the Hawaiian luau is celebrated. You can experience the tradition firsthand with an evening of authentic Polynesian food and entertainment. And this weekly dinner show features a tropical all-you-can-eat buffet, complete with roasted pig and live music. Like we said, this is one of the most popular hotels in all of Universal, and it does book up quickly. So if you're thinking about it, you might have to look at it and really make that decision quickly. We don't want you to miss the opportunity to stay at this hotel if it is one of your priorities. We hope that you found this video helpful. If you do have any other questions, or if you do need a little additional help planning your next Universal Orlando vacation, be sure to go check out our website, theparkprodigy.com. We do have a bunch of free vacation planning tools. We do have a bunch of discounted packages to the Universal Royal Pacific Resort. We have a bunch of discounted theme park tickets. Everything you need to be as prepared as possible for your next Universal Orlando trip. Thank you all again so much for checking out this video. Until next time, I will talk to you soon.